Our first prop. Saints fans are very upset after the missed pass interference call on Tommy Lee Lewis in the final minutes of the NFC Championship on Sunday. The call and the following outrage has sparked back up the conversation about whether the NFL should allow some penalties to be reviewable. The league says they'll revisit it in the offseason, but they have said that before with no change. The prop, will or won't the NFL allow penalties to be reviewable in 2019?
Before I start my first argument, I'd like to say that my hair is red and my thoughts are wrong. These are the only two facts that I know.
Wow, bold statement.
This year, the NFL has had more missed calls than a collections agency, okay? I said I'll pay it in March! Regular season, I can see it, okay? But, because of TV money and playoffs, but, you know, now I think reviewing within the 2-minute mark is as important as Sarah taking her birth control because we don't want her spawn polluting the earth. PI is the third most common call. It's the third most common penalty called other than offensive holding, which is subjective, and it happens more often than a Trump tweet, and false start, which is essentially just a snap count snafu. So PI is important, and within 2 minutes, it's the 2-minute drill. This is in the playoffs. It should absolutely be reviewable within the 2 minutes. Within the 2-minute drill, it should be shifted.
No.
Every second counts.
Let them play. If they make that call, the game is over, and that is not the way you want to see the end of a playoff game. Also, how about the fact that Sean Payton threw a pass at a minute 58 and stopped the clock when they could have kept running it out? How about that review?
Okay.
Maybe the Saints want to review that. Maybe review his contract as well. All right? Because they made a lot of mistakes, and if you are relying on a pass interference call to help you win the game, then maybe you should have been kept the win that you had the whole game. They were leading the whole game.
It was more than a pass interference. It was so obviously more than pass interference. First of all, he was like head hunting. He clipped him. He didn't even go for the ball.
I just feel like, you know, if you need that call, like the Saints were winning the whole game, and then all of a sudden at the end, like the Rams make this huge comeback, and then they don't call PI because it's within the 2-minute mark, and we hate to see the way that the games end based on that. So I don't want to see them do that.
In the playoffs, it matters. Regular season, I get it.
I agree with Andrew. It was a horrible call. They should definitely look at it this offseason, but that means the NFL definitely won't do it this offseason, so I'm giving it to Sarah.
Thank you.
They won't be changing the rules anytime.
Yeah, they're
and
terrible.
They shouldn't change the rules.
Yes, they should.
No, they shouldn't because like
in the playoffs with 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes to go. I'm not saying every PI call, but I think there should be specifics in the playoffs with under 2 minutes. That is such an important missed call. 2 referees were there, and neither of them saw it, which means either something fishy is going on.
Yeah.
Or we need new referees.
Right.
We need new refs. If they're that dumb and blind, or they're not getting Piz aid,